Well, 2023 is officially over. So in the spirit of 2023, the crazy kid and I thought we would go over our top 10 finds of 2023. Most of these are going to be what we consider to be our favorite finds, and a couple of them are going to be what were some of our more valuable finds. So I always keep an eye out for themed Monopoly sets. So coming in at number 10, I found a Breaking Bad themed Monopoly set. So what makes this find so cool is that the television series Breaking Bad was filmed here in the state of New Mexico. Also, all of the pieces and cards and everything were still factory sealed. I picked it up for $3 and it's valued at $69.99. So coming in at number 9, I was at a yard sale and there was a table with a bunch of clothing on it, and I was going through all of the clothing and I pulled out a Grateful Dead hockey style jersey. And I didn't know if it would be valuable, but I did know that Grateful Dead is highly collectible. And it was $2. I put it in auction and it ended up selling for over $47. So coming in at number 8, this item here is more of an oddity, and I love finding weird, unique kind of items. On that day, I found a dried shark's head. Again, I didn't know how well it would do, but it's the type of item that I like to put it into the auction. And I picked this item up for $8, and it didn't do quite as good as I thought it would do, but it still sold for $34 at auction. All over. I think we named that video Vintage Items Galore.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that was it. And there was also a lot of casino gaming equipment. They were selling a blackjack table. They were even selling a craps table. Remember that?
Yeah, that was awesome.
So that was pretty crazy. So the kid was digging around the tables and he pulled out a vintage Chinese Pai Gow domino set. And I think you got it for what, like $2?
I got it for like $2 or $3, yeah.
$2 or $3, and the value of it goes from anywhere from about $40 to $60 plus shipping. So definitely a cool find.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch any of our videos, you'll notice that I had a really good year finding vinyl record albums. Love finding vinyl record albums. I found a lot of albums for bands like Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, Rolling Stones, but there are 4 vinyl record albums that I decided to keep. So coming in at number 6, these are the 4 vinyl record albums that I kept. Vinyl record albums that I kept from my 2023 vinyl record album finds. Tough Turf. The reason why I decided to keep this vinyl record was basically out of nostalgia. This movie came out in the mid-1980s, and when I was a kid, my sister and I would watch this movie over and over. This vinyl record sells for about $34 plus shipping. Another vinyl record that I decided to keep from my 2023 record finds was this one right here, Great White, Once Bitten. Great White was a great band from the 80s and early 90s. They had a lot of hits like Lady Red Light, Once Bitten, Twice Shy, several others. And this album is valued at about $31. The Mighty Kiss, the album Destroyer. Um, I really had a great picking day when I found this album. And this album usually sells for about $22 plus shipping. And the last album that I kept from my 2023 vinyl record album finds was Metallica, Ride the Lightning. This album is in excellent condition and usually sells for about $70 to $80 plus shipping on eBay. So coming in at number 5, I was at a yard sale and I came across a brand new pair of women's Uggs. And the Uggs were in brand new condition, never been worn, still had the tag on them. They were still in the box, the original box. And I picked these up for $15 and they went for a little over $207 at auction. We went to a yard sale and we went into the garage area and we were looking around on the shelves and the kid found 4 Affliction t-shirts. And I think you got them for $1 each.
Yeah, about $1 each.
So about $4. And pre-owned Affliction t-shirts are still pretty valuable. They start off at about $25 and they go up from there. And I think one of the ones you found was a thermal reversible.
Yeah, it was a reversible t-shirt, which nowadays go for anywhere from like 60 to 80 bucks.
Right. So thermal reverse t-shirt, $60 to $80 value. So the kid pulled out about $120 worth of t-shirts for $4. And I think you kept those, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I kept those.
And
for sure.
I think it's because, what do you wear?
Affliction.
Affliction t-shirt. So definitely a cool item and definitely one of our top finds of 2023. So coming in at number 3 is another weird, unique oddity type find. And what I found were these handmade pottery glasses. And on them were semi-nude women, just somebody's artwork. With these ones, I was at a yard sale. I was in a different part of town that I don't normally go to yard sales in. And the lady who was selling them was telling me that her brother had made them and he had recently passed away. I thought that they were really unique. It's the kind of item that I like to take a chance on. So I picked them up for $12 and they ended up selling for over $70 at auction. So coming in at number 2 was actually one of my more valuable finds for the year. What I found was a Jim Shore 3 Wise Men piece. For those who may not know who Jim Shore is, he handcrafts these very beautiful carved wood pieces that he paints. And some of the pieces can be pretty valuable. This was a pretty rare piece. I ended up picking it up for about $15, and the ones that were listed on eBay were listed between $300 and over $400. So coming in at number 1 another one of my more valuable finds. I found a carved wood totem pole. It was a Squamish piece handcrafted by the artist Alex Julian. And I picked this one up for $25, and similar pieces can go for over $500 on eBay. So those are some of mine and the Crazy Kids top favorite best finds of 2023. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And please follow us into 2024 for some more cool finds. Thank you all. Appreciate it.